What we have here is a failure to communicate. Alright, this is a Cub Cadet. It's an XT-1, 46 inch, so it comes with a V-twin 7000 series cooler engine. There it is, 22 HP. This machine is nearly new in a way. It is an X-Display model, so it was off. I managed to get about $300 off of it when buying it, and I thought that was an excellent deal until I learned that it had been sitting outside all year until the end of the season. So it's been out in the elements, and I discovered that is not such a good thing. Anyway, the problem I'm having is this machine has seen barely more than a handful of hours, and it just doesn't start anymore, and it is really frustrating. This is the point where I start cursing about why I didn't sign up the warranty for this machine. So, started the season, put fresh gas in. It worked the first time, but then now it never does that the first try. And that's pretty much what you'll get. So it's just going to keep trying, and maybe it will eventually start. But a brand new machine, you know, it shouldn't be doing this. So I'm going to try and figure out what the problem is. So there are two suspects. That this is barely used, so the components inside should be in fairly good condition. However, you never know. Being outside in the elements, some of them might have rusted or deteriorated. What we're going to do first is we're going to try the usual suspect, which is the most likely error, which is the throttle adjustment. So we have our throttle control over here. That's the loop position, and that's the choke up there. And there's a chance that it might not be opening up the choke properly in order to start the engine. The carburetor is at the front, so we need to get to that. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to disconnect the wiring to the lights. Okay, that's done. Then all we have to do is just lift and pull the hood out of these two slots. So let me put my camera down and see if we can do that. So literally just pull the hood at the right angle, and it comes off very easily. And here is where I can stare at the 3-year limited warranty and curse myself. Anyway, that's our carburetor, throttle control linkages over there. Let's come a little closer. So when we pull to the maximum, should we be getting more travel out of the maybe that is okay. Okay, maybe we're not getting this to open up sufficiently, so we're going to give it a shot. So what we have to do is we have to undo this this clip over here, and we're going to adjust the throttle cable and see whether that opens up our choke. This looks pretty good to me. I don't know too much about throttle bodies and all that, but let's give it a shot. Okay, let's see if this is right. So I have an 8mm socket over here. We really should use the imperial socket. This is slightly loose. Anyway, it's going to work for me. Okay, let's loosen it. Make sure the throttle is at the lowest position before I loosen it. Okay. Just going to pull it in slightly. Okay. Then tighten it down. I understand that the adjustment should be slight. It doesn't need to be heavy in order to work. Okay, it's tightened down. Let's see how it performs. That was awesome. Let's try it again. I keep forgetting to put the choke up, so choke. That is an overwhelming success. I think I've pulled it a little too tight. So it is really shooting up when I start the tractor. So let's just adjust it and loosen it a little bit. Adjust it. This is really hot. So I gotta be extra careful. The handle touched the exhaust and smoke came out, so that's how hot it is. I guess if your machine wasn't starting before you do this, then it's probably not hot, but if you got it started, that's going to burn your fingers off, so you got to be careful. Okay, so where did I go wrong? We've got the throttle control, the low position, and the high, which is a choke. Is it? No, it's not. This goes further. It goes right up there. So that was a mistake I was making. So tractor newbie, first thing to check. Is it going to start? If I try it on now, let's see. The engine is warm, so it's going to be easier, but let's give it a shot. Looks like that was it. All that trouble for nothing. So check your throttle control. Make sure you're really in the choke point before you start messing around with your tractor. Anyway, this is a good lesson. So that is definitely something worth checking. If that is not the issue, there's also the possibility of the solenoid needing replacing. However, this is a brand new tractor. You should definitely not need a solenoid at this point. Alright, so let's wrap it up. There's a lot of grass that needs mowing. Very easy. We're going to get the wires connected. And all is set. So in a short while we're going to be out there tackling the mountains of grass that are awaiting us. Alright, thanks for watching. If this has been helpful to you, please give me a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Alright, and see you next time.